Hey everyone, Nick from Nick's Crossing here. Welcome back to my first actual train shop video. The sun's in my eyes right now, but we are here at Iron Horse Trains, located inside the Yesturear Antique Mart here in Hanover, Pennsylvania. Here's their card information right here on your screen. Call or text their number any day of the week. It's actually invited here by Troy and Roxanne that own the Antique Mart and also Iron Horse Trains, which is one of my favorite train shops. And it's a local shop. It's only about 25-30 minutes from the house. On a rough day. So I'm always here. Their stock changes so often. Guys, there's so much stuff here to look through as well with the Antique Mart. But today we're going to concentrate on the train shop. It's got a lot of really cool pieces. And the York Train Show is in about 2 weeks from when I'm filming this. So I'm going to show you guys some of the cool pieces that Troy's going to have up there at York. And if you can, just tell them you saw us on the YouTube channel when you stop by at York. And make sure to say hi. So here we go, everyone. Further ado, all aboard. All right guys, so here's the entrance to the corner of the shop here, and it's inside the antique shop. So the card and everything is for this shop inside the Yesturear Antique Market. But as you can see, there's all kinds of stuff here, from HO, N scale, all the way up to garden scale. They also have standard gauge down here. This set, these three cars been catching my eye. I don't have any standard gauge stuff yet, but I'm thinking about getting into that realm around Christmas time. Some of these are original, some of them have been touched up. They look amazing. Got some ready to run sets on the floor, some trolley sets. Christmas trolley, really nice. Has like a little barn. Actually, both of them have that barn included. And then up here in this display shelf, this is a live steam engine in here. It's like a rocket. And this engine is just so cool. But guys, there's a little bit of everything here. So you have model trains and then real train stuff like memorabilia, lanterns, insulators, all kinds of flatware here, plates, china, figurines, everything. Real railroad stuff up there. And everything in here is for sale. Even this little stationary engine right there just needs some TLC. But everything else is there. Even has a little governor right there. It's really nice, like a Wells Co. And it's a different, it's a German brand right there. Fleischmann live steam engine with a whistle. There you go. Got your railroad spittoon, ticket punch, a little bit of everything, guys. But on the right, we're gonna actually make a loop around. So here's all the O scale, O gauge stuff. And Troy is the MTH guy. So if you need anything MTH, call up Iron Horse Trains. He can get it for you, or at least get as close as you can to what you need. But lots of purple boxes here. And we also have lots of yellow boxes. But the newer boxes, I don't know if you guys realize this, the new MTH stuff has this different box, a little bit more streamlined cut. The old boxes are a little bit chunkier, like right here. There's an older box, a little bit different material. The new ones are a little bit thinner. So those are your new boxes right there. Brand new MTH. And he just got a lot of these woodside reefers in that I bought. I think I've got at least one of them as a milk car. That's really nice. But down there is a bunch of used Premier pieces. I'm actually looking at that Conrail one down there as well. But at York, brings out a lot of the newer stuff and older stuff and used. So a little bit of everything. But some of these reefers are just amazing. Like, look at this. So much detail. All the doors open, all the hatches open. All the new MTH reefer cars, absolutely amazing. A couple other ones in there. There was a Columbia soup car. I don't know where that's at. I was looking at that for a while as well. But yeah, just a really cool box car. Your yellow boxes are also your Rail King. So for you guys that are new to the hobby, 3.0 is Rail King and 2.0 is Premier. So anything that starts with a 2.0 online is Premier full scale, and Rail King 3.0. So just a little bit of heads up with that stuff. The new Rail King boxes are like this bright yellow. Older Rail King, orangish yellow like a sunset right there. He just got these out again. These are the Christmas cars. There's the Voltage car. I know it's a huge hit, guys, for 80 bucks, but it's a backlit Voltage car. I was looking at those last year. I'm actually going to make my own out of a Pennsylvania car, but he's got those, and these are also new arrivals. So these burrow cranes that are just beautiful. So got the Navy, Union Pacific right there. I know the glare is pretty bad, but bear with me here. There's a Lehigh Valley, beautiful burrow crane, and new cabooses, and with some other used rolling stock. Now, Troy also carries Atlas. He's an Atlas dealer, so lots of Atlas cars here. Train Man from Atlas. He's got some 2-rail stuff in the Weaver boxes here, and 3-rail, but he's a big 2-rail guy, so a little bit of everything, guys. But tons and tons of rolling stock and cars. Lots of new Atlas has arrived as well. Now up top, he also carries Woodland Scenics, which he's getting more of. These are some of the newer Woodland Scenics pieces he's put up for sale. These buildings are just so intricate and detailed. Just amazing pieces. And guys, this missing spot right here, I just bought today a Long Island 2-car set of heavyweight passenger cars. So those are in my car ready to go. But they were right there in that open spot. So I'll have to fill something there. But yeah, guys, this is the new and used rolling stock shelf. And there's more stuff back there. We'll get there. But I actually have to make a turn and show you guys the stuff on my left. There's just so much stuff in this small corner of the shop. All right, guys, so before we make the turn, see all the cool stuff on this shelf. Lots of railroad books, memorabilia. Pioneer Tunnel Spike, so cool. It's actually on my list of places to go. Different books and such. Real railroad stuff like the B&O note-taking book. Steam Across America, that's a really cool video. But lots of books on railroads and DVDs and cassettes. So definitely a cool place to check out some books. But to the left of the shelf is a shelf that has a little bit of everything. So if you're looking for model cars and trucks, I might actually have to get this too. It's a pacemaker for a piggyback. That is just so cool. 20 bucks right there. That's new this week. But lots of cars and such. Go down a little bit lower. There's track. Looks like Atlas track right there. Scale tracks from MTH, I'm sorry. Scale tracks, which is pretty rare. And then you get into some power. So you got the Lionel ZW80, or CW80, I'm sorry. Right there, I've got a couple of those. These are the newer style. Also Z1000 power bricks, which are awesome. Awesome power bricks. They come with a circuit breaker. Atlas power. You got the whole Z1000 transformer and kit. These, actually highly recommend these. Here's one out of the box. So it's 40 bucks for the used transformer right here, the control unit. Then you have to buy the power brick that goes in there, and these should be like right around 100 bucks or so. Not too expensive. I can find the, yep, 100 bucks. Whoops, it's very heavy. Yeah, I put that back in there. But yeah, Z1000 power bricks. So you can buy that for 140 bucks. You're rocking and rolling with very nice protected power. Now there's some Atlas and more scale tracks down there. Atlas 3-rail. More Atlas track down below, all kinds of kits. And if we go up here, there's models. Lots of station models, water tanks, station platforms, all kinds of stuff to get into. Guys, I bought so many models from here. Like I said, the stock is constantly changing. So the best thing to do at this shop, come in as often as possible. Every weekend, like once a month, you'll see something new. Now, these are actually pretty cool. The Christmas tree shop, it's got a bunch of them back there. I know they're 80 bucks, but they're pre-lit with the Christmas lights. So these should have the Christmas lights that either dance around or they just stay lit. But these are very nice models. They're hard to find. All right, guys, so there's a lot to get into back here. I love this. It's a full stove that came out of a caboose. That's just amazing. Got some lanterns down there that are for sale. That's just a really cool stove piece right here. But this is like my favorite section of the shop. So Troy usually has unboxed and used cars back here. So lots of scale stuff, kinds of really cool pieces. Track, here's a whole kit, ready to run set right there in the box from Atlas. It's an Atlantic, beautiful set. It's 027, but still pretty cool. One thing that he carries that not a lot of stores carry are 2-rail trucks. These are all MTH 2-rail trucks on the wall. So if you guys are looking for new and used trucks, or some are used, some are brand new, but most of these are brand new in the box, especially these 2-rail trucks there that are pretty rare to find. He's got them here. Let's give him a call. Also get miscellaneous trucks on the wall as well, like, you know, post-war trucks, electric couplers. These are post-war, more post-war trucks, wheels. I bought a ton of wheels from him to convert 2 to 3-rail. Other 2-rail trucks right there. And also he had 3-rail, I think they're up here. Yep, 3-rail trucks for passenger cars that are brand new, 20 bucks, can't beat it. And there's also real railroad pieces up top for sale. Really cool. Lots of really cool stuff. I got some real tracks switches, or scale tracks, I'm sorry. All scale tracks up there. Over here you have some other pieces. MTH battery, BCR right there. All the accessories for real tracks. Real tracks on the ground, 054, 72 in this box here. Really cool straights. Some used pieces of real tracks, which are solid rail. This is the better stuff. But yeah, I got this whole shelf. Also have the MTH DCS Commander, which are really nice. And he also has a used one right here. IR remote works. There you go. And I actually bought some of these today. These are smoke wicks, $3 a piece from MTH. You know, they're just bagged up, $3 a piece. Got terminal bricks, MTH right here for your layout, switch controllers, adapters, all kinds of stuff. You have your program wires for DCS. He currently does not have any DCS systems other than the Commanders. Now guys, this is the engine shelf. Lots of really cool pieces in here. It's got a Southern set. Love these cars with the engine. Brand new PS3. Wow, beautiful engine. Got some Penske pieces. It's a Williams K4 right there. Up top, got some brand new MTH steam engines, Pacifics. Another Pacific. And these are all on sale right now, guys. So, and there's another one. That's actually a Williams brass Hudson, New York Central Hudson. Really nice looking piece right there. We got some other pieces, you know, some starter train pieces. We have the little steam with remote right there. And it's a brand new PS3 Hudson. And back, there's a, what's the MTH PS2 Loco and Tender. Look at that. Little consolidated, what, 280 Rail King, rugged rails. Those are great pieces, great smokers, and they have the PS2 sound set in them. Really nice Rail King piece right there. It's actually the first Rail King piece right there. Other pieces in here, some pre and post war in the cabinet. Central consolidation, another New York Central. It's like a baby Hudson. Then down here we have a beautiful Weaver Western Maryland consolidated. Really beautiful piece right there. A couple other pieces down here. All right, guys, to the left of the steam engine cabinet, you can't forget the diesels. So he's got a bunch of new MTH F units in here. You got this giant Union Pacific, what is that? Oh God, SD90? That's insane. Wow, beautiful piece right there. It's got a Western Maryland Jeep. It's a Protosound 1, I believe. Got one of those at home. I just upgraded. A couple other pieces in here. And at the bottom, he's got this brand new Chicago and Northwestern set APA with, it's converted to DC, but it's $299. That's a really nice looking set. Really cool. Got a set of New Havens down there and a couple GG1s. What's that? K-Line GG1 185. That's actually a really good price for that. Up top, he's got a MTH Conrail GG1. So it should be numbered 4800, but we'll let that pass. I also have a Burlington unit here, but oh, can't forget, it's got an RDC, Amtrak RDC right there as well. It's a semi-scale, but it's pretty nice. All right, guys, on this other wall here, we get into uncharted territory with HO, but before we get into that, this is the Lionel section of the wall. So it's got lots of ready-to-run kits that are ready to be messed with. This is a whole Civil War set right there, or American set. What is that? The Old Glory series. I never even heard of that. That's so cool. It's got like the space landing, the Civil War, and the crossing of the Delaware. That is just so cool. I've never seen that set before, but it hasn't been here long. So if you guys want it, you got to come in and check it out. It's got some Lion Chief sets up here, Army set, Pennsylvania Flyer, Keystone Flyer, Union Pacific set, and a couple other kits. What's that? Western Maryland flat car set of 3. So all kinds of stuff here. It's got a, what's this, a dumping car? Yep, Union Pacific. Brand new platform in the box. Barrel loader. Activated sign, those are really cool. He's like putting on the paper on the sign. Welcome to Lionelville. These are like, I forgot where they got the tooling for these houses from. Might have been MTH. They got some really nice Lionelville houses. So this is the whole Lionel side. New and used. You just have to read the box for scale or not scale. Which is another complaint about Lionel that I have. They never really tell you if it's scale or not. You kind of have to read the box. So if it says like standard O, it's scale. O27, not scale. So like observation car, stuff like that. It's really cool. Really cool pieces. Santa Fe box car. All kinds of stuff, guys. Domino Sugar flat car. That's a cool piece right there. But it also has accessory wires like bus wires, fast track here and there. Also the fast track crossing. That's a hot ticket item right there. Adapter pieces. Curves. Looks like 072 down there. 060 curve. 048. 036. And you get some older MPC style boxes right there. All in the box. So some newer stuff up top. All right, guys, down here we have more accessories. So these are like lamp posts. I bought a set of these that had the gooseneck lights, teardrop lights. These are just the standard poles, which still look really nice. Trestle kit, gooseneck. These are nice too for stations. It's got a bunch of these that came in. Lionel actually stopped producing the light bulbs for those. So if they burn out, it's kind of hard to find, but they last a while if you crank them at like 14 volts. But here's the Lionel section right here. Now to my left, this is all uncharted territory. This is like G gauge, HO, but just bear with me, guys. Lots of Atlas kits, new and used models. Very nice. Got some ready to run sets up top. We got Thomas. The Thoroughbred set. I've seen that around. The North Pole Express. Very cool. That's from Bachman. The Chessie Special that does not come with the T1, but it's a Chessie system engine, or CNO engine, I'm sorry. Got a little B&O set. You can control it with your phone. Santa Fe Chief. What's the engine with that? It's a BNS, looks like a GP38 or SD40. Got some other sets. And, oh, Lionel HO scale. Is that what that is? Very cool. Santa Fe Chief. So here's some more models in here. Some cars, die-cast cars. Really nice pieces. You got some piggyback trailers. Santa Fe all the way. Yep. It's a really nice array of things. Now, the track on the ground is plastic right in there. I actually had a set like that as a kid. There's more of it right there. So if you guys buy those cheaper battery sets, you don't want to buy the fancy nickel plate track, you can get the plastic track right there and run batteries. It's pretty cool. Oh, forgot about these bridge kits. Got Amtrak right there. Chesapeake and Ohio. Very nice. More model kits. And this back wall is all Easy Track from Bachmann. Bridges, switches, adapters. They have the gray or white ballast, which is the newer style. And then the older style, which is the black ballast right here. So some guys like the black or this gray. I actually like the black because you can hide stuff a little bit better with ballast and such, but still pretty cool. Here's a parts engine right there. Mantua parts dummy unit. Lots of Atlas pieces. And I think he also has flex track somewhere, but here's some shells, like great project shells. There's a Conrail F unit, but lots of Atlas. MTH Real Tracks, HO, never seen that before. Got some other HO cars up on the shelf. Brand new MTH and other used cars. And down here, lots of cars. Lots of amazing detail on these too. All right guys, over here we have more HO. This is mostly used. Lots of Athearn boxes to look through. Lots of cool stuff. Down here's all the unboxed items, so get a better look at this stuff. Got some power supplies in here. DC Power, Tyco. I grew up with Tyco stuff. Got some other stuff. Dual Loco pack. There's an old Lionel one right there. The side toggle, pretty cool. Just lots of stuff to look through. Bachmann boxes, Trainman, some Atlas. But yeah, lots of used cars. Look at that. And then even down below, more used items. It's just amazing. It's a circus kit. Circus stuff is pretty hot, even in O scale. So it's the Emmett Kelly Jr. Ringmaster set. And it looks like a Bachmann set. Yep, Bachmann. And I always like this in the 90s, guys. We had it good. You could actually see what you're buying. And there it is. You get a coach, 2 animal carriers, boxcar, and that beautiful steam engine below, and controlled all by this little DC transformer. It's pretty amazing. And up here you get this beautiful picture. The artwork is just amazing in this. There's the full set with the elephant, the animals. That is just amazing. Look at that. Just the graphics. It reminds me right out of the 20s, 30s, right in the circus era. It's just amazing. But yep, definitely a cool set. And that is going for 225 bucks, which is a fantastic deal for this set. All right, guys, this is the final little bit of O scale for this video. And on the wall, this is the scenery, or like the people wall. So tons of accessories here. Got the newly acquired Atlas street lights. I believe these were MTH lights, but Atlas bought the tooling for them. And they actually work. They go through the cycles and everything. I have a set of these at home. But he's got all the Woodland Scenics people you could possibly need. Just pretty amazing. Even bears and animals. Lions, tigers, and bears are my. Got some Rail King people below. Street lamps. Also some larger Rail King figurines for garden scale. Got the original MTH Rail King street lamps, or the working signs. And then miscellaneous people. I bought a ton of these. Lots of fun. Even some Artista figurines in there. And another cool thing, like I said, it's not just trains in here. It's like signs. All these signs are for sale for the most part. They say NFS on them, they're not for sale, but these are all for sale. These are brand new. Just got into the shop. The shelf in the middle here, it's got a mix of items. Lionel Bridge, some Bachman kits, like Plasticville kits. Beautiful station right here. Reminds me of the Jim Thorpe station. Some MTH buildings, more Woodland Scenics. And he also has some like really cool railroad attire. Here's an original Conrail hat, Pennsylvania Conrail, Fast Freight Western Maryland, and look at this, Maryland and Pennsylvania railroad hat. Oh, there's blue Conrail. It's like a corduroy hat. It's kind of cool. But on the other side here, got lots of other items. Some kits. Lino lines is a starter set right there. And here's another station that just needs a little bit of TLC. Really nice looking station. So that's all for the O scale for this video. Everything else is going to be other scales and scenery. All right, guys, so this is the locomotive shelf for the HO collection. You got some ON30, look at that right there, Spectrum pieces, beautiful pieces. Now ON30 is like basically running narrow gauge with O scale, but it looks really nice. Got some newer HO pieces up here. That nickel plate's really nice. They actually had one of those up at Steamtown. I think the DL bought one of those to run. A couple other sets in here. Western Maryland Shea. Really amazing. Wow. All right, guys, something you normally don't see in every hobby shop. There is an N scale section. I brought one of my good friends here, Jamie Macon. She was sitting here for a good time looking through all this. All the N scale stuff that's here. Lots to look through. Got some models here. Ready to run sets up on the shelf. And Jamie, I think this was your first, or close to your first ready to run set from what you were showing me. Here it is, 2023 style Broadway Limited. Really cool. But got some bridge kits here. Lots of used cars right there. All kinds of stuff to look through. And she bought a bunch of passenger cars that are in really, really nice shape. They're Santa Fe style observation cars. But guys, we're gonna get in here in just a second. But before we get in there, there's actually new cars up on this little shelf here. Atlantic Coastline, got all kinds of contact wires and such, containers, some project shells right there, all kinds of stuff. And you got your easy tracks, you guys can get rolling here. All N scale. And then up on the shelf, you have your more traditional like Atlas track and scenery pieces. There's also another ready to run set up there. It's a NS Stallion set. All right, guys, we're going in. So this is all Woodland Scenics. And he just got a bunch of this stuff in. So glad he's got this here. A lot of it's new. And you get like rock kits. Just keep on spinning this thing. This is actually so heavy. You have rock molds, rock face molds, all kinds of stuff. You have precast rocks down there. You have coloring kits, different water kits and such. Keep on spinning this around. All right, shaper sheets. Do all kinds of rock work yourself. This thing is so heavy. Different paints for rocks and all of that. There's also a deep water kit that I saw in here as well. So this is the scenery side of the store. It's like right across from where all the action is with the rolling stock and cars. But over here you got all your scenery. So Woodland Scenics, Take a look, guys. There's all kinds of track kits below, track mat kits, and cars, lights, all kinds of stuff, all different scales. So you have like telephone poles, fencing, rock faces. Then you get down here, you get into your tree kits. There's tons of greenery kits, guys. Grass mats, if you guys want to do something simple, which I really like grass mats for like traditional layouts. But you can get into more static stuff like static grass, inclined sets, all of that, more advanced scenery. And here's a static grass, the static king right there. I got some tree kits, more tree kits, light kits, all kinds of stuff. And then different size risers for different layouts. But he also has new and used scenery. You gotta check out these bags here, filled with all kinds of goodies and parts. We also have different glues, different spray bottles. This is the smoke fluid that he's got right here. There's actually a whole display of Mega Steam behind me we'll check out. But enamel, all kinds of paints. Literally stocked full. There you go. Oh, there you go, guys. Original smoke pellet kit from Lionel right there. And here's one with brand new and full. So I think you just got these. These are track painters. It's like a pen, paint your track. It's pretty cool. Let's look at all the scenery stuff. And then to my left, more trees. All the way from HO to N scale right there. All different size trees. Different times of year. Different temperatures, climates. You got oranges, so you can go to Florida to Arizona in seconds on your layout. Pretty fun. Oh, also go to Hawaii. There's some palms right there. There you go. Lots and lots of trees. Now, to my left, he actually moved this all over. This is your Scenic Express, which I love their products as well. You know, you get all kinds of different colors and stuff with Scenic Express compared to what I've dealt with Woodland. But all that is your Scenic Express right there. Really good stuff. And up top, got some more garden scale pieces. But yep, lots of stuff to look through. Scenic Scapes trees, forgot about them too. Guys, here are all the new JT smokes that he just picked up. All different kinds. Also has the Eliminator, which is like really cool if you buy a new engine. Something smells horrible, you can put that in there, clean it right up. Lots of other pieces in here. Got some S-scale and some post-war down there with some pre-war stuff. Also more Woodland Scenics right here, all your different colors. Build your own trees, scenic, you know, Scenic Works and all of that. Very similar to what Scenic Express has over here. And guys, also like how it says free shaker. It's like, you know, how else am I gonna get this stuff home? So, you know, but I do like the green bags. Like here, comes in like a coffee bag. Just throw it away when you're done so you're not left with all these different shaker containers. There's also another display cabinet to my right after the S gauge section right here, which I don't really know a lot about S, but there's a lot of S here. So all S gauge. Going all the way down, even some stations. But in here you have more S gauge steam engines. Got some Marks in here, Marks O scale, and then some pre-war right in there. Also a really cool standard gauge bridge. Looks awesome. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the tour of Iron Horse Trains. Like I said, located inside the Yesturear Antique Mart here in Hanover, Pennsylvania. One of my favorite hobby shops around. Has everything. The stock is always changing. Actually, just talked to Troy, the owner. He said, man, he's like, I just restocked a bunch of shelves and it's already gone. And there's stuff that kind of rotates out. So best way to keep up on it, you know, give him a call, give him a text, and actually come up to the shop, see it for yourself. Lots of new scenery stuff. And it's always exciting to go in there. I just got a bunch of coal I'm going to use in some of my hoppers, and also bought a set of Long Island passenger cars and a couple other scenery items today. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, you're new to the channel, always consider subscribing, giving the video one of these. Really helps out. Also leave a comment if you guys had a good time. Thanks to Troy and Roxanne for letting me film at their property here in Hanover. And I can't wait to see those guys at York. They will be at the York Train Show 2023 in the Orange Hall. And they're right towards the front there. Check them out. They're gonna have lots of scenery stuff this year. A little bit of engines, lots of rolling stock. Anyways, guys, until next time, happy railroading. We'll see you next time. See you guys.